Boys don't get pregnant, and boys are treated differently when they impregnate a girl as opposed to how the girl is treated who was impregnated by the boy. Those are just facts. I'm not saying they're fair. It's not about shaming anybody. It's not about trying to make the boys look bad. I'm stating facts. The only way we're going to deal with these issues is if we decide we're going to talk about it and see what we can do. Not just talk, because you know we're good about talking about stuff, but we got to talk to make changes. Communities sometimes protect the boys. Families do. They send the boys. I don't know if they still do it, but I know a long time ago that they would send the boy to live with the granddad or somebody who lives in another state or whatever to get him away from the girl because they didn't want him to take responsibility. I know cases where mothers would get upset, mad, because the girl wanted the boy to pay child support. And funny, because she's a woman herself. And you know what, though, in all probability, she went through the same thing because these are learned behaviors. They preserve the boy's reputation. They don't call him all kind of names. They minimize his role in the pregnancy act, where the sexual act that led to pregnancy. They protect his future. He got a football scholarship. Ain't no girl gonna mess him up. So yes, young ladies, sex is a shared decision. The consequences are not shared equal. And this means girls must often be more cautious. Girls have to think further ahead. I know, as I said, it's not fair. But young ladies, the cost to you is higher. The truth is not victim blaming. And the reason I throw victim in, I don't think that there's any victims here. But it seems like now everything happens, somebody's a victim. So I'm just throwing that in. But I'm throwing it back out by letting you know there are no victims here, only volunteers. So as I said, the truth is not about victim blaming. It is self-preservation in an unequal system. And young ladies, until society holds the boy equally accountable, remove the stigma from the girls, shares parenting and consequences fairly. And now, these are things that can happen, but listen, even if these things were removed, young ladies, you still need to understand boys don't get pregnant. If you decide, I'm not going to have sex but right now, or I'm going to have sex but I'm going to be more protective of myself, that's not a weakness.